every Ghanaian that is living in Europe have to have a planned way of escaping from this job 10. Because working for someone is good, and working in another person's country is one of the most difficult things that some of us have never experienced before. And it's really very inspiring that every African who leaves their comfort zone, they leave their homes, to go to Obi Chrome, to go to someone else's country, to go hustle. That person has to be respected. But at the same time, it's not something you have to think that you can do it forever. Because a lot of Ghanaians are actually waking up to realize that, see, this life that we are actually living is not ideal, but we don't have a choice. So if we are living it, we have to actually start thinking of ways and means, planning our escape routes. And a lot of people have thought about different plans. Some people have thought about, investing their money in this treasury bills and co. Others have also started investing in these pension plans and co. Others are also, investing in buying houses or building houses. And others are also going into buying lands. But trust me, the most effective and the best one that you can ever go into is going into land banking. I have seen and studied a lot of investment opportunities, but the best one that is very ideal and really profitable is land banking. Land banking simply means that while you are abroad, you are hustling, you are making money, you are buying land. You are just buying land and then leaving it. Buying land and protecting it. Buying land and keeping it. So I know someone who has not less than 20 plots of land, different location. But when we talk about his farmlands, we can't count that one. Plenty. But it's not in Ghana. You understand? The reason I suggest or talk about you going into land banking is there are lots of reasons. But number one, land banking is very easy to go into. You don't need too much money to go into it. So if you have $5,000, $10,000, like that, small, you can actually buy land at a really good location. You understand? If you are going into farmland, that one there, abobo, just $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you can buy land. You understand? 50,000 Ghana cedi, 70,000 Ghana, you can buy land. So imagine when you are there, you are hustling, you are struggling, you are investing your money in buying good land, building fence wall, building single rooms, just protecting those lands. And you have those kind of land, about 50 advantageous locations in Ghana. It doesn't necessarily have to be only in Greater Accra. You can think about Kumasi, you can think about Tamale, you can think about other regions, Volta region. Buying land advantageous locations. Whenever you hear that, someone is selling their old house, you buy it and then you keep it, you protect it. If you bought those things and you have about 50 of it, trust me, you can come back to Ghana here and you'll be able to enjoy. A lot of our people living in Europe, they wish to come and stay in Ghana and enjoy the Aben coin, but at the same time, they can't. The reason they can't is that they can afford it when they come, but within some few months, they will be running out of money. They will just keep spending and the money doesn't come in. And that doesn't make financial, sense for them to keep living here. And that's why the person will make, intention that he's coming to stay in Ghana or Africa before you realize the person has run back. Is it that they can't afford basic meal? No. It's just the idea about them keeping spending and no money coming in is actually a big threat to them. So my biggest advice, and I've seen people working with it, I'm not the one coming to advise you, no. People are already using that kind of format, is that they buy land, good locations. They buy land that are having future, return on investment. They buy and invest in those kind of land. And then when the person comes home, he's living his life here, running his businesses, and all of a sudden, if he needs money, he'll sell one of the land, make money, chop some of the money, reinvest some of the money. That is what they are doing. So that is why you can have someone buy land around Lakeside Estate. He bought it around, if you are doing it in dollar, around $20,000, $25,000. But today, if he's selling around $60,000. Like times 3 of the price. You understand? So just ensure that you are buying from the right people. Do your due diligence. Buy it from a trusted entities. Then you are good to go. If you do things like that, I'm sure that most of our people who are living in Europe will come home early, because you don't necessarily need to be living there, and you only come back home to enjoy the benefit of your sweat only when you are weak. I know someone who was living in Europe for a very long time. He only fell sick. That was when he thought of coming home. He has done well. He has houses in Ghana here, but he wouldn't be able to enjoy the fruit of his labor. Why? Because he's ill. All the money that he will be making from the rentals and the property that he has here, he will just be going on buying medication, going to hospital. Is that how you want to live your life? I think that we as a new generation have to start thinking like this. How can I buy properties that can actually make me or grant me freedom? So you buy land. I have a woman who is just waiting for me to tell her that I have acres of land at a really good location. And then I've been able to buy them myself and register it in my company. When I'm done, she's coming to buy a huge chunk of it. She's just coming to buy a huge chunk of it. She's tired. She's tired of always saying yes, madam, or always waking up when she's not even satisfied with sleep. She's tired of running 3 jobs. She's tired of that life. You understand? So a lot of us who have traveled to Europe, we don't have a choice. But if that is the way we have to go to succeed, we have to think about it being a way that we can succeed and it will be everlasting. We can succeed and it will be, sustainable success. Way that when you make money tomorrow, you will not go poor again. That's how we need to start thinking. So land banking is the key, is the way. Buy land, buy. You become fed up of your lands that you have. Come home, come and enjoy your life. Be living life, live simple life, enjoy yourself. You'll be enjoying the money while you are still strong. Or if you are going back to Europe, you are just going for holidays and come. Because the lands that you have bought, you can sell and them, like it can fund your lifestyle. Budoklen, are ready? Are ready? Hello guys, right here we have a very big portion of land. This is located at Prampram. This is 7 minutes from the Central University. So a lot of people who are looking to buy land at one of the good locations, this is the place you actually need to consider. And this one here is an estate land. That is, in the future, is going to be a future gated community. You understand? So right here, we have over 50 acres of land here. But currently, we've already sold majority of it. But this piece of land right here is not just ordinary. Because this, where am I going to start from? Like the documentation is so good. And also what you see on the field when you come here, it's also really amazing. Let us start with what is on the field before we talk about the documentation. Ladies and gentlemen, right here you can see we have electricity poles already, fixed. The electricity pole, we drag it from the main road. It's dragged from the main road up to the site. And on site too, electricity poles have already been fixed. There's electricity also on the field as well. Ladies and gentlemen,
subscribe to talk business.